Tuah from my homeboy's girl. All right, man. So back in 2010, I was playing this one dude that I would always play basketball against, right? And he wasn't really my friend. He was more like an acquaintance. And so I would be playing him all the time, and he'd be a cocky ass motherfucker, right? He'd be like the type to always be talking shit on the court, saying that he could beat me one-on-one and all this bullshit. So one day I decided to bet him. I was like, yo, I'm gonna bet you $50 that I could beat you one-on-one and we'll make it up to 11 points. And he was like, all right, bet. So, we get to playing. And at first it was kind of like, we were matched up, kind of even and shit like that. And we were going hard at it, and we were missing some shots. And then like all of a sudden I just started, running away with the game. And, I hit a shot right here. I hit a shot over there. I do the game-winning three-pointer, bam. And I'm just like, all right, boom, pay up. And all of a sudden he looks at me, he's like, he's in disbelief. He's like, he can't believe what just happened. And he's like, yeah, bro, I got you next week. And me not thinking much about it, I was just like, all right, cool, whatever. He doesn't have to have the money right then and there. All right, cool. A week goes by. I hit him up and I'm like, hey, bro, what's up with my $50? He's like, bro, I don't have it right now, dog. Like I got some shit to do and I got some shit to pay and, I can't give it to you. He's giving me the excuse and I'm just like, all right, cool, whatever, bro. So then all of a sudden, like 3 weeks go by. I hit him up again and I'm just like, hey, bro, where's my $50? And he's like, yeah, dog, I had to pay something and it was an emergency, So he makes up another excuse, right? He's like, yeah, man, I had to use that money for something else. And I was like, whatever, bro, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm getting kind of tired of this shit. Later on that weekend, on a Saturday, I go to a party, right? I get invited to this one party. And, I'm just, kicking it, whatever, having my drinks. I go to the bathroom, do what I have to do. And then all of a sudden I get out and this girl walks by through the hallway and she happens to go the same direction that I'm at. And it's Homeboy's girl, right? And I'm not thinking much about it. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm just like, telling her, giving her small talk and shit like that. I'm just saying hi to her and shit like that. And she's like, hey, how you doing? And I was just like, oh, I'm good. The hey was kind of different. And I was just like, I'm doing good. What about yourself? And she's like, I'm doing good too. You're looking kind of good today. And I'm just like, thank you. You're looking good yourself. I'm being naive. I don't know what the fuck. I'm not thinking about getting with her or anything. I'm just like, being casual about it. And then she's like, where are you going? And I'm just like, I'm going back to get me a drink. And she's like, no, you're not. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, she kind of starts pulling me into the bathroom. And I'm just like, oh shit. So all of a sudden, she closes the door, starts making out with me, we're going hardcore with it and all that shit. And out of nowhere, she just starts unzipping my pants, starts giving me Tuah. And I'm just like, holy shit, I can't believe it, man. The dude's girl is giving me Tuah. And I'm just like, well, he's not really my friend, right? He's just some dude I know that I play basketball against. And two, that motherfucker been owing me $50 for the past month and a half. So I go ahead and let her do it. I'm just like, kicking back and, relaxing. I'm like Snoop Dogg, lay back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yeah, okay, go for it. And so she does it twice, drains me from everything. And I'm just like, she drained me so good that I just didn't want to go after third base. I was already good with that shit, So I'm just like, hey, so we both get out of the bathroom and, we head back to the party and, we just like, whatever. A week passes by, right? And the homeboy hits me up. I didn't have to call him, he hits me up. He's like, hey bro, I'm really sorry about everything, but I don't have your money. I don't think I'm gonna have your money anytime soon. And I'm just like, don't even worry about it. He's like, what do you mean? Don't worry about it, man. Just charge it to the game. And he's like, but what do you mean by that? I'm just like, nah, man, I'm feeling kind of nice, man. You don't even have to pay me back. I feel like you kind of pay me back in a way. And he's like, what do you mean by that? And I'm just like, nah, I'm good. He's like, okay. And I'm just like, yeah, bro, don't worry about it. hang up. And it's like this, bro. Sometimes when people owe you money, this is like the Jurassic theory, you know? When shit goes down and people owe you something, life will find a way. And it did for me. Yep.